Hey! Freaking bird. Dang. They don't want to land me right where I want to go. Always gotta slam onto the ground like that, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? Sheesh. Oh. Didn't realize you guys was here. What's up? Alright, guys. Today we're going to be having a little bit of a story time. I was planning on telling another story. Not this one I'm about to tell. But, different idea. So, Anyways, this story takes place in, I want to say, first grade, I think. I don't know. Somewhere in elementary school. When kids didn't have to worry about much except for eating, pooping, peeing, and eating, and sleeping. Yeah. So, as a little kid like me, when I was growing up, I was very, how do you say this? Dense. I'm very dense. I still am. But, little me, I don't know. It's like, it didn't click. I had my little crushes on girls, but, pause on that whole thing. Anyways, it just didn't really click with me when girls was hitting on me, So, this story is one of the most funniest stories I have, but also one of the most, I don't know, man, it's kind of weird. But, and I didn't really know how to take it, I'm just a kid, bro. And what I'm about to tell y'all, I swear on my life this happened to me, bro. So, little Dred is just in school, doing his own thing, coloring around, playing, being a shy kid that I am, And I have this one class that we was watching this Beethoven movie. I'm not really sure what it's called though, but I know it has something to do with Beethoven. So, and we was like in the music class, so it wasn't like any chair to sit. So I was sitting on the floor, and I'm pressed up. My back is pressed up against this piano, and that's like my spot. Like, bro, everybody knew that was my spot in the classroom, bro. Like, it's the best spot ever. At least for me, because like the door is like right next to me, and like I had the front view of the whole movie, and no one was in front of me, behind me, and next to me. I'm by myself, like I want. So I'm just chilling, right, bro? This girl, I didn't even know her at the time. I was just watching the movie because I was really interested in that movie. I don't even know why. I don't even like Beethoven. No disrespect. But, I'm just chilling. So, I look over to my left. Can't believe I had to look at my hands when I freaking said that. I look over to my left, and I see some people whispering, doing their thing, bro. Like kids usually do. So, I'm paying nothing mind to it. I'm just, whatever. And mind you, the lights are off at this time. So, the teacher wasn't really paying attention. So, I'm just sitting there watching the movie. And there's this girl that just slides up next to me and puts her head on my shoulder. And I was like, the frick are you doing? Get off me. And I didn't say that. But it was what I was thinking. I'm like, what the frick are you? Who are you? Get off the... Anyway. So, I start looking around, and there's like these dudes, these little boys looking at me. And I'm looking at them, like, bro, what you looking at, bro? They start whispering like, shh, 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 shh. Then there's like another group of girls. They're whispering, shh, 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 shh. Okay, so I'm like, okay, well, something's obviously going on here. So I look at them, and then I look at the girl on my shoulder, and she looks up at me, and I'm just like, I keep looking back and forth between the groups and this girl, and they are all pointing at me, and I'm just frozen because I don't know what to do. This girl just slept beside me on my shoulder, bro. What do you expect me to do, bro? I'm scared. So, I'm like, well, whatever. So then, I'm just chilling there with this girl on my shoulder, kind of panicking, kind of freaking out, because I don't know what the freak to do. And she hasn't said anything, too. Like, she's just, is pulled up on me and then just put her head on my shoulder. And she didn't say anything. She just looked up at me. I got scared a little bit, man. I didn't know what was happening. So then she finally looks up at me and she's like, I promise you, she said this. Mind you, we are in first grade. So we just sitting there. And she looks up at me and she says, Vaughn, that's what they call me in school. A lot of people do, whatever. But she says, I don't think she says my name. I can't remember exactly what she says, but she says, what do you think our baby should be called?
What did he say?
I'm like, what? Pump the brakes. What do you mean? We don't have a kid. I don't even know you. So now I'm like, what the frick is he talking about? I'm like, so I'm like freaking just, I'm flabbergasted right now because I was not expecting that to come out of her mouth. So now I'm just sweating bullets because not only is this girl up on me with her head on my shoulder, and we're in a dark room, and I'm just trying to watch the movie. Not only that, she's asking what my kid name should be. Like, do you even know how to make kids? Am I allowed to say that? Look, we are in first grade. I have no clue what she's talking about. So I'm like, kids? What are you talking about? And she's like, well, what kids are? What's the name of our kids gonna be? I just don't even say nothing after that, cause I'm just nervous, and I'm just, I don't know. I'm just kind of weirded out, honestly. So I'm just sitting there waiting for the movie to be over, either for the movie to be over or for us to switch classes so I can get up out of here, bro. So then finally, the teacher turns on the lights and then we're like, alright. I'm like, okay. It's kind of weird. Mind you, she's still on my shoulder. Like, she never left. Like, she, bro, this whole time I'm watching the movie, she's still on my shoulder, bro. Like, I was too scared to tell her to get off of me. I don't know why. Look, I was a very nervous kid, bro. I didn't really have the guts to really do anything. So, I mean, you know. So then finally the period's over. We all get up, we get our stuff. We're about to move out and go to our different classes. So then that was like mostly it for that day. And so then I went home and I told my granddad and my brothers about it. And we was all sitting in the car and they was talking about something. And then I was like, this girl said she wanna have a kid with me. It's out of the blue, bro. And they all just looked at me like, what? So yeah, that was about it for that day. And you know, I can't remember what we talked about when me and my granddad and my brothers talked about that day, but I know they was talking about something about something about she's hitting on you or something like that. And I'm just like, bro, I don't even care, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to eat my Fruity Loops and play my video game, bro. So the next day, I go to school, and I'm in the cafeteria just chilling, and you know, I'm with, like, at the end of the table, and I'm talking to all these. I wasn't really in the group back then, like I'm still not, but you know, I was talking to everybody just because of what happened at that moment. So everybody was talking about it. So I guess I was in that group for like a while, but I didn't really care. So while I'm sitting there at the end of the table talking to everyone, some people was like bringing up what happened, and they was like, "Oh, you, what we gonna call her? What should we call her? Let's call her Fruity, because that's who was acting like." So they like, are you and Fruity dating? Are you and Fruity a thing? What are you and Fruity doing? And I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even like her like that. Cause I'll be honest with you, I like a little crush on some other girl I saw in another class, bro. You know how it goes, bro. You know how it goes. So, we sitting there, and then I see Fruity like a couple seats down from me, and people like, oh, yo, go over there and talk to him. Go over there and talk to him. And the boys. So it was like I was sitting at the end of the table. There was like boys all around me, and then like it cut off, and then the rest of the table was mostly girls. So it was like a boy group and then a girls group, and I was in a boys group, and Fruity was in the girls group. So I'm sitting there, and the girls are telling Fruity like, go over there and talk to him, blah blah blah. I guess because she's trying to talk to me, and the boys was like, oh, she tried to talk to you, and I was like, oh, I don't care. so we there sitting there, and then she's like, I think one of the girls or Fruity stands up and says, do you like me? Like loud, bro. Like I'm telling you, like she was loud. It was really loud. So I know y'all gonna think me as a bad person for this. Look, I was in first grade. I didn't know that I could hurt someone's feelings so bad. I mean, I think I did, but at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Like, she was upset about it, and I think I made her cry. Your boy was a savage when he was in first grade, because he did not care, bro. Like, I was a silent kid, but at the same time, I didn't care about all that stuff. So, I'm sitting there, and she's like, I don't know if it was Fruity herself, or it was one of Fruity's friends. And one of them stood up and said, do you like her? Or either Fruity said, do you like me? And it was like really loud. And then I shouted back. Like, I was like, I do not like her. And bro, that whole table went so silent. They all looked at me, and there was like someone was like, ooh, and people was like, dang. And I didn't feel nothing at the time. It wasn't until I got home and I was like, dang, I was kind of messed up, but I could have at least made it subtle, but I was not thinking about that at that time, So she starts crying, and I did not care. Like, I just kept on eating my food. Oh gosh, I'm so terrible. I'm terrible for that, bro. But that's what happened, man. Yeah, that was about it, man. She never talked to me again. It wasn't until like probably 4th grade, or probably even higher than that. We didn't talk at all after that. Well, that's cap. Cause my big brother, he got a mentor. Oh my gosh, my big brother got a mentor like probably a couple months after this had happened, and even though I had made her cry, she still liked me. I think, I'm not for sure, but bro, tell me why. I'm in my room, and so this dude's mentor comes in the house. I'm like, okay, we all come down there to meet him. I look outside the front door, and like the way my door is set up, like there's a door, wooden door, and then there's like a plastic door. I mean, a glass door. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Literally, I looked out that front door, and guess who I saw waving at me? It was freaking Fruity.